So, ladies and gentlemen, just to clear up the confusion before we do this podcast is not going to be on Jim Carey, the Canadian actor, comedian, superstar. We're going to be talking about the NHL and superstar Jim Carey, not the same spelling. This Carey, Carey. But just like Jim Carey, he was a groundbreaking person in his field because was the highest drafted goalie in his draft year of 1992 after a tremendous high school career, which led to great short-term success in the NHL. Now, James M. Carey, born May 31st, 1974, played for the Washington Capitals, Boston Bruins, and St. Louis Blues in the NHL. Now, born in Dorchester, Massachusetts, a great area of the state, he eventually grew up in Weymouth, Massachusetts, a big hockey town both, as we say. Now, 6'2", 190, one of the biggest goalies of his era. Now, he first came to major prominence with the Boston College High School program in 1990, where he won all 12 games that he got a decision. 1991, he went 14-0, never lost over 2 seasons. 92, he won 19-2 in 21 games with 8 shutouts. So over those 3 seasons, ladies and gentlemen, of college, high school, very, very good games. 55 games, 45 wins, 2 losses, 14 shutouts, average around 1.3. Now, he first came to prominence for the college ranks after he was drafted. Now, his last year with the Cactus Memorial Knights led to a 32nd overall draft by the Capitals. Now, he decided to go NCAA. He went to the University of Wisconsin at Madison. First season there, 15-8-1. Second season, 24-13-1, ladies and gentlemen. Now, before coming to Washington, again, he also played in the World Junior Hockey Championships in '93 and played the AHL with the Portland Pirates. Now, in these college ranks, he was named the WCHA Rookie of the Year '93, made the rookie team in that campaign, and it was all second All-Star team. Now, eventually, again, after he played in the Worlds and the AHL with the Portland Pirates, he had some great numbers in Portland. He took home numerous individual awards, including the Dudley Red Garrett Memorial Award as the league's top rookie, and the Aldridge Baz Bastian Memorial Award for the top netminder in the AHL. He was also selected to the first All-Star team. But when he made it finally to the AHL, ladies and gentlemen, in '95, he went full 4. He went undefeated in his first 7 games. He finished the campaign with an 18-6-3 record and was selected to the NHL All-Rookie team. Now, this early success promoted him to Washington starting goalie the following season, his best in the NHL. He played in 71 games, won 35, and recorded 9 shutouts, and finished with a goals against average of 2.26. He won the Vezina Trophy for his efforts and was selected to the NHL First All-Star team. The next fall, Carey was a backup to goalie Mike Richter on Team USA at the World Cup of Hockey, where he bet the Canada in 3 games. Now, in the '97 season, which I think kind of led him on an off path on his career, he was traded midway through the season to the Boston Bruins in a blockbuster deal. Carey would never find his true form again in Boston and was sent down to the minors a year later with the Providence Bruins of the IHL. Now, Carey did sign on as a free agent at the end of the season with the Blues and played 4 games before deciding he had enough of hockey. Now, because of Carey's name similar to that of actor Jim Carey, his nicknames were The Mask, Ace, and eventually Net Detective, which were a play on Carey's 1994 films The Mask, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, and Dumb and Dumber. Now, Carey is currently the CEO and president of OptiNet Billing Solutions Incorporated, a medical billing company based out of Sarasota and Boston. Now, he was also all Water Awards and presentations. Again, he was Rookie of the Year by Hockey Star Presents in '95. He was also 19 on the top 50 netminders in hockey, ranked by Hockey Stars Presents in '95. Again, and inducted into Portland Pirates Hall of Fame in 2008. Now he holds the Washington Capitals record, career lowest record goals against average 2.37, lowest goal against average in a single season 2.13, since broken by Braden Holtby. Most penalty minutes in a playoff season 4.95, and most shutouts in a single season 9 in '96. Now let's go over the trade very quickly, ladies and gentlemen. Now, he was traded along with Jason Allison, Anson Carter, and the Capitals' third-round selection in the '97 entry draft for Adam Oates, Bill Ranford, and Rick Tocchet. Now, don't know exactly why the trade, not say it failed, but it gave a different perspective to all the players that were involved. Carey, being a hometown Massachusetts boy, seemed to be a good fit with Boston. But let's look at the statistics, ladies and gentlemen. As soon as he hit Boston, he was 5-13 with a 3.82 average. Previous in the '97 season, he had a 2.7 average, although he was playing .500. That '98 season, like I said, he did nothing. But he was mired in the IHL for a while, mired with the AHL. By the time he made it to St. Louis, I think he was just basically fed up with hockey because it never really worked out. The great problem is, like, he went from playing 71 games and being technically, a top 6 goalie in the league, winning the Vezina Trophy because of that strong season, to out of the NHL within 3 years. That doesn't happen very often. He's called by a lot of people in NHL one-year wonder, specifically this. The previous winner of the Vezina was Dominik Hasek, and the next winner of the trophy, the Vezina, was Hasek. So I don't know if it was the media that put him through, but like I said, that 2.26 average really stood out, the 9 shutouts, and Washington's rebirth, as we say, which led to some great playoffs runs, weren't due directly to Carey, but were helped by success. Like, to me, Jim Carey, if he had the proper goalie coach, because, you play college hockey and high school hockey in Massachusetts at that level, he's got to be skilled. But ladies and gentlemen, let's just look at this for perspective there, right? He's 25 years old after winning a Vezina, and he's out of the NHL. What happened? Like I said, I'd like to know. So if anybody knows Jim Carey, and if anybody knows a little bit of inside information, why the worm turned for him, I'd like to know. Because I have nothing bad to say about him. I saw him play. He was a very competent goalie. I think if he went back to being a backup and learned more of his skills. But sometimes these high school and NCAA 1 or 2 year wonders, they just go across the sky and they fall apart. And I can't really criticize his game because I can't really describe it because it was your typical late 1990s, fill the cage goalies, which there were quite a few. And, it is what it is. Thanks for listening. Bye.